Hey Blog Planet, we're here with something special in the classic car segment. This is a 1991 Ford Crown Victoria, but look at this thing, man. CHP car. We're here with the owner. It's actually a person that owns this, not an agency. Tell me a little bit about your Crown Victoria. This is bringing back memories of the early 90s and all those cop shows, and it's just great.
Actually, it's a 1991 Ford Crown Victoria. I purchased it about 7 years ago in Las Vegas from a gentleman, and since then I've kind of just added on little pieces of memorabilia, the hats, the logbook. As we walk around, I'll kind of point out some things. It's got the original radio in it, replica guns, so we don't get in trouble at the car shows.
Now, so you bought this in Las Vegas, so I'm thinking this wasn't originally a CHP car?
It was originally a CHP car.
Oh, it was? Okay.
The door markings, open the door here. I think it was car number 8580.
Okay, I see that there.
There's some markings in the trunk that signify the same thing.
So now one thing as we kind of walk around here,
Sure.
I'll kind of get on the other side of here. Now we got the big honking lights in the back. I remember these kind of, you know, they didn't have strobes back then, even just a couple of years ago. Where do you get something like those big honking lights?
They were actually in the car. They're actually regular CHP lights. The next year in '92, they had the bar that went across it in the back.
Okay, so these were actually left in the cop car? Wow.
Actually, I think there's a place in the Bay Area that actually recreates these cars.
Wow.
They relogo them. He tries to find original CHP cars and actually brings them back for car shows and specialty events.
Now tell me a little bit about the plate again too. You were saying it's got the E on there and stuff, but you were saying now you kind of get away with it.
You can't drive it on the road. It's an exempt plate. It's a California exempt plate, but this is actually a county plate. The octagon signifies that it's a county car. If it was an original state car, which the Highway Patrol is, it would have a diamond on it.
Okay, so as it sits right now, you can have the plate, but you just can't ever drive this on the road.
We don't drive it. It's always trailered.
Yeah, now let's come around this way too. Now we got all the big antennas and stuff. You got like the CB radios in it and all that good stuff?
Correct. It's actually for the broadcast, it's got a scanner that just comes across for the actual Highway Patrol communication. Cannot transmit though. Just pretty much for show.
And then tell me a little bit too. I see you got some uniforms in here too and stuff. How do you come about something like that?
Well, the normal person probably can't get it. I actually had to sign a lot of papers that I wasn't going to impersonate a policeman or any kind of official. And understanding this just for car shows and it's just for display purposes.
You know, a lot of people, you know, at first glance, they'll look at this car in maybe an old cops TV show, and they'll say, oh, those were ugly. But when you see it in person, it's a beautiful car. You just forget how fun these old cars are, you know, and it just brings back a lot of memories, even for somebody like me, you know.
This car, I've got 69 Camaros and 70 Chevelles, and I actually have more people take pictures of this car than the actual classic cars. Because the car shows are full of them other cars. There's not many of these still floating around.
One of a kind, you know. And I was even thinking, you know, when I saw this, would I pull over for it? Probably. Even so, even still.
Got an old California fuel card.
All right. And you got your little logbook there, and you got, that looks like a ticket book to me.
Ticket book.
Yeah. Very cool.
Little pieces that you collect. I think this is just a notebook or something.
And so what were they running under these in these years? Were they still souped up engines?
No, I don't think so. It's just a heavy duty 351.
All right. Kind of the average. All right, so here, come around the front real quick, and we'll kind of finish it up, you know. Now I see too, you got the push bumper on here and the speaker and stuff. You got a PA system in there too.
Correct.
Now, do you got a siren? Can you turn that on for us?
I'll hit the siren
yeah.
real quick.
Now these lights in the front too, did they ever flash, or did they were they solid?
Highway Patrol always had just a solid red beam light on the spotlight. That was to signify. In 1991, they actually came up with this light.
Okay. Because I was thinking too, when I see those, you know, I was watching the old Chippy show.
They actually had a light bar in the That was like 76, 77.
Okay.
They actually had a light bar on top.
Because I was thinking for a solid red light, how would people notice that? But I guess they did.
They do.
Right?
That's all they had for years.
Now go ahead and hit the siren there. Show us how that works. Oh, I can hear it. All right. Can you turn on the wig back too? And we'll kind of wrap it up. Yeah. All right. We got the wig back going. Okay, Blog Planet. This is Mick here, and stay tuned for more classic cars every week. Even some cool CHP cars. You never know what's coming up next. Motorcycles, whatever. We always have classic cars. We also do first fan movie reviews. Keep in touch with Blog Planet. There's great stuff here. That's awesome.